Hello, welcome to another Monday Musings. Well, I'm back to my previous format this week after a little bit of experimentation. It's a lovely winter's morning. We've had a bit of rain overnight, but the sun's out now. Got a bit of face fuzz going on at the moment. My musing this week is this idea of never give up on the person who never gives up. When I first got into surfing, I started on a bodyboard and certainly loved that, and had pictures and posters of a guy called Mike Stewart on there. Mike Stewart was a multiple world champion in both bodyboarding and body surfing, actually. Anyway, after that, I got into stand-up surfing and spent many decades doing that. In recent years, I've returned to bodyboarding and getting out in the water. And then in the last week, I've also been going back to stand-up surfing. And it's been really great because I've taken everything I've learned over decades and almost relearning it again to surf in a much more fluid and flowing way. And so it's been really enjoyable to be able to do that and to do both. My reason for mentioning that is that Mike Stewart recently entered a professional bodyboarding contest at the age of 62, and he ended up winning it, and it was a great celebration for people who've known of him over the decades. And one of his quotes was, "Never give up on the guy who never gives up." And I really like that approach, to never give up on the people who never give up. Think about the perseverance, the grit that we all sometimes have to endure, never giving up, showing up every day in the hope that we find an opportunity, and when that opportunity comes, that we're able to step forward and do what needs to be done. So I'd love to hear from you about any examples that you've had of never giving up either on other people or people never giving up on you, and how that perseverance and grit has helped you get to where you wanted to be. My shout out this week goes to Kelly Richmond. I've known Kelly for decades from our groups of friends who used to go out socialising, and all I can say about Kelly is that she's the nicest, kindest, most friendliest person you could ever meet. She's always happy to see you, she's always pleasant company to be around, and I've really appreciated that. Kelly recently sent me a message of encouragement, and so I'm sending a message of encouragement back to you, Kelly. Thank you for everything that you do and for the years of friendship, and I hope that everything turns out well for you as well. That's it for me for this week. Hope you got this far to the end and enjoyed my musings, and feel free to comment below, and I hope you have a great, healthy, safe and wonderful week, and we'll see you next week. See you later.